Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you are following us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify.
Give us a 5-star rating. It massively helps us out. Enjoy.
So we're doing the opposite of last week, guys. We're building our underrated 11. And we'll see if anyone gets cooked on Twitter today. Okay, well, I'm going first then. So I don't want you fucking chatting shit about me.
Whoa.
Get this man a banana.
In goal. Alisson.
No, you can't do that. You can't do that.
Are you joking?
You can't say overrated then underrated.
You're joking, surely.
I got you.
Write another name then.
Have you actually put Alisson down?
No.
Has he?
No, I haven't. I haven't.
Come on, just be honest. He has. No, we can't. That's not outrageous.
I would have just put him in so I could see a reaction.
But who's your second keeper then?
Unrated is Aaron Ramsdale.
No.
I think he's underrated.
You do because you love him.
I think he's underrated. Because I say why he's underrated, because everyone's saying he's not England's number one still. No, but he is England's number one.
I think he's up for debate. He's unbelievable. Aaron Ramsdale is class. No one doesn't think he's class.
The next squad, he'll be number one. He has to be.
Do you reckon? I don't know.
I think he's rated as well as he should be.
The fact that it's a debate means he's underrated.
In your opinion. Okay, yeah.
Do you not think?
Yeah, well, no, because I think it is a debate. I think Pickford...
Well, it is a debate, therefore he's underrated.
Well, no, in your opinion, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Go on, go to your next one.
Right back, Diogo Dalot.
Ooh,
I think
overrated.
I think United fans rate him, but no one else rates him. But every time he plays, he just is good.
I used to sit there on the weekend, like...
Oh, I think he's maybe overrated.
I don't know what he was thinking. He's never scored for
He's the right back, to be fair.
Yeah.
I think he's maybe overrated, you know.
I called him overrated.
I don't think he's the answer, is he?
No, he's not. But every time he does a job, look, Wan-Bissaka's obviously playing well at the moment, and he didn't play the weekend. But every time he does a job, Dalot is all right.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, he's all right.
Underrated. Everyone thinks he's shit.
No, they don't.
Nobody thinks he's bad.
You think he's shit. And
no,
you
I think he's over.
I don't think he's shit.
I think he's too far.
Right, every time you say a name and you're 11, I'm going to argue with you.
Okay.
And then you're wrong.
Yeah.
Because of opinion.
Well, of course I'm going to argue with you. I put him in my overrated 11. Why would I not? Why would I not debate that?
Centre half of Tarkowski.
Ooh.
I like that. I think he is underrated.
He just is always good.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Doesn't put a foot
Because
wrong.
he was at Burnley, you forget... At Brentford, he was really good on the ball.
Really good.
Really good. But they passed the ball about loads. Then he went to Burnley and then he never did that again.
Thank you.
So he's actually, I think he's decent.
I know he's only just come to the Premier League, but at Atletico and against City, I think he's unbelievable. Felipe. I thought he was so good against City.
So one game.
Yeah, but I also know him from Atletico Madrid.
I haven't seen enough.
Yeah.
I think he's
Well, I'll let you have
I think you'll see him as underrated this season. I think he'll be good.
That's a good early shout.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Get down.
A left back, Dan Burn.
Ooh, thank you.
Yeah.
Pull that
Do you know
fierce
what? I don't mind the Dambo one.
Why? Because he's 6'5".
Yeah, that's it. It's because he's huge.
Get over yourself.
I think he's well appreciated. I don't think he's underrated.
I don't know. I know he is by Newcastle fans. I don't know how other fans look at him.
I think people look at him and think, oh, look at that tall Dan Burn kid.
Yeah, do you think Newcastle fans are as in love with him if he's not, one, a Geordie, but two, enormous?
No, he's just, it's more that we're surprised how good he is at left back, I feel he was so solid centre back, but like he just came in from Brighton and been unreal, so.
On the right, I've gone 4-4-2, by the way. On the right, I've gone Jadon Sancho.
Yeah.
And here's why. Because everyone's like, 007, he's so bad, he's like, so washed, he's come from Dortmund, he's so shit. He actually isn't shit. He's actually really good.
I never thought he was shit.
No, just because you didn't, but the whole fucking of the UK is not a United fan. Thought he's shit. Yes, they did. Mate, he got rinsed online everywhere.
I'll back you.
He got rinsed.
That's fine.
He got absolutely rinsed, saying he's washed, he's finished, he's fat. He's not. He's good at football. It's you. People like you.
Yeah.
Is that you?
No.
He loves Fortnite, though. Or at least he did when I went and filmed with him. All he spoke about was Fortnite.
I filmed with him. Jadon Sancho, friend.
That's a pot calling the kettle
There's
black, by
levels
the
to the
way.
game. Xhaka. And don't even tell me he's not underrated, because for the last 5 years...
Nobody said anything.
No, I'll give it.
You lot fucking haters, mate. No, you're doing my head in. All of you are doing my head in.
Defensive.
James Maddison is so underrated, it's outrageous. How this man doesn't get in the England side 24/7. He is the second highest English goal contribution player.
That Shagger.
I'll back you so much on that.
No, I've preached it every week.
It was a joke.
This guy, when he's not in the Leicester team, they're crap.
Stat shagger.
And the only way they can score goals
These are
is
my
through-
arguments.
Yeah.
That's why he's underrated.
More
On the
underrated
left,
than
Eze.
I've got
My guy.
Alice.
Yeah, he's in my
I
team.
think he's the shit. I think he's
gorgeous.
good.
Whoa.
I think he's like
I think he's
top
good.
4. I remember when we were linked with him when he was at you, and I fucking wanted him so
I was so
bad.
gutted when he got
It's
that
so
big
fun.
injury like last year or a year and a half ago. I was gutted.
He is the type of player who like makes you like fall in love with
Like
football as a
football,
fan.
yeah,
Yeah, like
absolutely.
I can imagine there's kids who watch QPR or Palace who like
Yeah.
adore him.
Strikers are Weghorst.
I back it.
He's so underrated, man.
Yeah.
He allows. No,
I
he
agree.
does, mate. He
For the
does.
system.
And
I
you
think
know
he's functional.
what?
I
Gary
don't think
Neville
he's
agrees with
underrated.
me. So up yours.
Yeah, he always gets it right.
Just because he scored one goal without his press, I couldn't play the way they're
know,
playing.
but
There's a reason he's starting every game for
I
United.
thought he'd be better than he is.
He didn't know, but if he scored,
clumsy.
3 goals,
He can't
everyone would be
move.
raving how good he is.
He shifts like
But
a double
because he
decker.
hasn't scored the goals, you need to look at him. You need to watch
I wa-
football
I wa- I
and
went to the
see what he
game on
does.
Sunday.
See what he does for the team.
He has good work rate.
He was, I mean,
For
to be
the
fair, he was
team.
in the stands.
For that, he clearly weren't watching, was he?
He wasn't that good, man. He's
What he does for the
fucking
team
clumsy as fuck.
allows United to play the way
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
playing. It allows United to play the way they're playing. That's why God he missed that sitter. Because if he'd gone in, your perception would be changed.
Ten
Wow,
Hag's
what a
using him
player.
well, but as soon as you get to the
That's what
summer,
I'm saying. For the
He's a
system,
great
do you think
placeholder
they'll
right
sign
now.
him? Do you think they'll sign him in the summer?
Potentially, yeah.
Does Chris
No, they
Wood
won't.
do the same
Potentially.
job?
No.
Oh no, I don't think. Gee.
No, it's level.
That's stretch.
And
I
the
bet you
other-
50 quid they don't sign him.
I bet you 50 quid they do sign him.
Five in the bag.
That's 50.
So I have him as a place that they said he can bring disruption. They bring him on. He offers something different to United, and he allows them to play the way they're
That
playing.
difference
And I'm
is
speaking
now
straight
shit.
facts. I'm speaking straight facts. I am. Because if any of you said this, you'd be like, "Oh wow, you're so intelligent." Fuck off. Inacho. Every time he plays, he scores. End of.
He's in my team.
Every time he plays, he
I really
scores.
rate him.
And everyone goes, "Oh, he's so bad." It's not. Every time he plays, he scores a goal.
Nobody says he's bad though. Who says
You
he's
lot
bad?
are
I'm not
angry.
con- I'm
You're
not
angry
totally
with me.
convinced.
What,
Fine.
people say Kelechi's bad?
Yes.
Yeah.
No way.
Why is it? What, you don't know him.
On a first name basis, fucking
Yeah.
loser. Everyone thinks Inacho is crap, but every time he plays, he scores.
Well, he, didn't
He
score
doesn't
from that.
always
doesn't,
get
yeah.
started, does he, as well?
Well, that's what I mean. He should be starting every week.
So, like,
but
I guess
that's
in that way, he is
Yeah.
underrated.
That's an underrated team.
He has
and
got a really good.
You lot have got an agenda
extra
against me.
penalty. Yeah. Shall I go?
Yeah.
In
No.
goal, David Raya.
No, you're so dumb, mate. It's not underrated. Everyone rates him.
I actually agree. Everyone does rate him.
All right.
Yeah,
He's been getting
I
so
thought
much
about
praise.
putting him in because he plays with Brentford.
I think he
but
deserves
I think
more
people do rate him.
appreciation.
No, you're wrong.
I think. Oh,
In goal, David Raya. Thank you. At right back, Timothy Castagna.
No, he's actually shit.
He's not shit.
No, he is. He actually is shit.
I'm not a big fan of him, to be honest.
Stamina for days, isn't he? But
Stamina merchant.
Very solid.
Okay. Next.
We're just gonna. This is about bigging people up, right? This is positivity.
No, but we can. You were just
You literally slated me for last
disagreeing
hour.
with a
What?
load of his.
Yeah, don't
You?
start.
You're capping. You.
Killacho!
Killacho. Like Gillespie. Max Kilman.
yeah, good shout.
Yeah, Wolves fans rate him.
He'll get. He'll
No,
get.
but-
No,
the
I'm
move.
saying,
Oh,
I'm saying
right,
like,
yeah, yeah.
other
I
than
think he's-
Wolves fans,
yeah.
he's. I mean, yeah, that's a good shout.
Tim Ream. Underappreciated.
I did put him in.
Isn't
then
he just one of
changed him.
Fulham's best
Yeah.
players, though?
He had,
Well, yeah, but nobody thinks that Tim Ream.
no,
is a
like
good
Polina's
defender.
getting all the plaudits and Willian. I don't think. Tim Ream's doing really good this season.
Everyone thought he was not good enough for the Premier
Yeah,
League.
exactly.
Proven that he is.
Yeah,
I think it's a good shout.
Estepinian.
That's a great shout.
he's not
He's
underrated.
so rated.
No, he's not.
Yes,
I think he's underrated. I don't
He's
think.
underrated.
Do you reckon he's underrated?
I reckon if you surveyed 1,000 Premier League fans, I bet very few people even know who he
He's
is.
literally like,
Yeah.
everyone. I think everyone rates him as like top 3, top 4, top 5 left backs
yeah,
in the
he's-
Premier League.
No, they don't.
He's quality.
No, they
Quality.
Okay.
If
You know him because of FPL.
No, he is
Nobody
so-
appreciates him.
So we're disagreeing on perception here, aren't we?
Yeah.
Like, I think we all agree he's good.
that's what it comes
a rating
down to,
system
isn't
is, though,
it?
isn't it?
It's Which what percent?
Yeah,
all
except
opinion.
when I say it and you just say I'm all wrong
Yeah.
and dumb. Yeah.
yeah.
But you've just done that to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm having my own back.
Yeah.
But you've done that all podcast.
I'll fucking go at you if you want.
I've actually put in Jalpolinia because I think that he doesn't get the credits he deserves.
I'm not having that.
No.
What?
Really? Why?
Because he's unbelievable and shouldn't have, Fulham shouldn't have even got him. I don't know why Liverpool didn't go and get him.
I feel like there's also
I'd imagine so.
I feel like there's also a UK-wide perception that he has been Fulham's
Unbelievable.
best
People
player.
got him in like the
okay,
team
right,
of the
okay.
season.
If that's time out, if that's the case, why did neither of you put him in top 10 best transfers then? Oh,
I'm pretty sure I did.
No, you didn't. Neither of you put him in.
did?
You didn't, and you didn't.
I did.
I think
No,
William.
you didn't.
I did.
You didn't. I know for a fact you didn't. I know
think
for a
that's
fact.
irrelevant, and B,
It's not. It's perfectly relevant.
completely irrelevant.
If you don't view him enough to
But
be
underrated.
He was in my team of the year list.
That's different though.
That's completely
underrated.
different.
I bet if you go again, 1,000 Premier League fans, you go, who's the best player at Fulham
Yeah,
this
I
year?
didn't.
I bet they all go.
Yeah, everyone goes.
Oh, Mitrovic maybe.
you just can't accept when you're wrong, mate.
No.
You've got to keep an eye on the perception here, Reed.
And I think he's underrated.
Yeah, well, you're wrong. Next.
Tyler Adams is my next one.
Ooh.
I'm not convinced with by him.
Yeah, I'm not convinced.
So maybe.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
He's horse.
Eze,
No, I'm joking.
Yeah, good
That's
job.
lovely. Yeah.
Kiernan Dewsbury Hall.
That's a shout.
Yes, great show.
I like that he tucks his shirt in as well.
He does.
Yeah,
he
there's
does.
few of those
And he's got
guys.
blackout boots.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's it.
He looks like he's straight from the 2001 season. He
Yeah.
is.
Did you copy Eze from me?
No.
Yeah, Dewsbury Hall's really good.
That's a good shout.
I think a lot of centre mids get underappreciated just because they don't do like a flashy job in front of goal. Morgan Gibbs White.
Yeah, he was in mine.
But is he underrated?
40 million,
40 million.
yeah.
That's true.
40 M's.
I think he's so good though.
Yeah,
Do ya?
I think he's
exactly.
essential to how Forest are doing.
No, but I think if you say Nottingham Forest, who's like their best player, who's their
Most
standout
would probably
player,
People say
Yeah,
Morgan
Bren-
Gibbs
people-
White.
or Brennan Johnson. People say Brennan Johnson first.
Yeah, they'd be the two.
Because he's always on the score sheet.
I think he'll get the move, and I think he'll have at least 20 odd caps for England.
Do you reckon?
Yeah,
I don't
But
think
that's
he's.
not underrated.
I don't think he's that level.
but he's not done that yet, has he?
But
That's
I feel
my
like
point.
he is
maybe he's.
appreciated.
Maybe
The money's a good point.
No, maybe he's underrated because I don't think he's that.
I think
that
he's
level.
appreciated at Forest. I think they see him as like their number one.
But as a Premier League attacking midfielder, I don't think he's in the same conversations as other people. And he probably should
Yeah.
deserve.
Do you know what, to my own point though, with the Polina angle, everyone when they talk about Forest, they probably talk about Gibbs White.
Yeah.
No, they-
So maybe.
Yeah, but is that not just because there's a spotlight on him compared to other players? Whereas if you actually looked at it objectively, like Paulinho and Gibbs White are better than people give them credit for.
Let us know in the comments.
Up top, I've got. I was going to 50-50 this. I wanted to say Evan Ferguson, so I think he's a complete package. But I'm going to go.
Wow.
I'm going to go Brian Mbumo.
Yeah, I like him.
No. I
What?
can't have this.
Why?
I can't have this.
Why?
So I've got some of my best mates are big Brentford fans. One in particular, I almost fell out with him on our Christmas like lads do because we were steaming and we had this massive debate about Mbuemo. He cannot finish. I think he's
He's a good facilitator. though.
but there's a million of those. There's a
I
million
like
of
him.
those.
I like him.
If you take Ivan Toney out of that team or put him in any other Premier League team, he's rubbish.
No, not rubbish. That's
He's
hard.
bad.
That's hard.
He's
man.
not
do you not
Premier
think-
League. He's not good. He's not a good Premier League player. And so the bet I've got with my mate is that I think it's by this end of this summer, there has to be a bid of 30 million or more for him. and this bet was like
But
a while ago.
that
now.
might never
I think you'll win
happen.
that. I
But that
think
might
you'll win
never
that.
happen because of the structure that Brentford have. If he's only worth 15 mil, people pay 15 mil for him.
Yeah, I worry
So
that
if
30
they're
million
not-
is too like
if-
in the
that's
current
what I'm saying,
market.
if he's not
but he doesn't.
marketed as
He
30.
doesn't finish. The chances that he gets and misses are so bad. And Ivan Toney puts him in time and again.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry, I feel that's literally the only player you could have picked. It would have been that strong. Would have been that strong.
Yeah, but do you know? But there's examples
He's
of performances
effective.
without Tony, i.e. the Liverpool game where he's got
Yeah,
a
he
goal
was
assist.
good. He was good in that game.
It doesn't. It's not always about whether or not Ivan Toney plays. I think Brian Mbumo holds his own for the
I
most
like
part.
him. I must admit, I do like him.
Okay. I couldn't disagree more.
It's
The
not.
agenda.
It's not like you hate
I've got an
Brentford.
agenda against the Brentford.
Okay, I've got Neto in goal.
Norberto.
That's a good shout.
Yeah,
He's good,
Bournemouth.
man.
Keeper, yeah,
I think
that's
he's
nice.
really good.
But wasn't he at Barcelona though?
Yeah.
So that's kind of
But because he plays
they
for
didn't rate him.
Bournemouth, everyone just thinks he's crap.
Hang on, did he come on a free?
yeah, but
It's only on a free, and he
from
plays for
Barca.
Bournemouth, and
Neto
he's
spend.
been very decent for them. Well,
He's been out for a while though, hasn't he? Travers has played quite a lot.
yeah, but he made one save. I loved the other day against Wolves was right at the end, and most
I
goals
know it-
parried
yeah,
that, and
yeah.
he just held it. And I thought that was good goalkeeping.
like winning catch.
You're going to disagree with me, but Right back. I think the reason is I think he's the best in the world in this position. I don't think others agree. I've gone Reece James.
I knew you were going to say that.
I actually still think he's underrated.
I don't.
No.
Interesting.
No,
I think he is. I think he's that good. I genuinely think. I think he's Chelsea's best player. I think he's the best right back in the world.
When I was,
and people still put. Okay, this season Trippier's been better than him, but
No, I would put him as a better player than Trippier.
when I was thinking of this list, Reece James came to mind immediately because I was like, he is the best right back in the world, and people don't label him as that, but.
So I think he's underrated.
Okay.
And he makes Chelsea tick. Without him, they're far
I
worse.
think people rate Reece James so highly.
Yeah, that's
No,
the thing.
they
The
don't
general,
rate him.
this is what I mean. Like the general perception is Reece James is an incredible footballer, but if you were to say your best right back in the world, it is Reece James, and not enough people say that straight up.
Yeah, you're talking about the jump, aren't you? From like what people think and see with him.
But that's
And where
the
you're-
rate.
and your
That's
jump is-
And
underrated.
his injury record, I get that.
I get
Okay,
it, yeah.
I've gone
I wouldn't give you that one.
centre back Fabian Schär.
I was going to go
Yeah.
there. I was going to go there.
Ticks a
Gets-
little-
gets
I'll
overlooked.
I'll tell you why he's
Nice.
underrated, because Botman, everyone's giving
Yeah, yeah.
Botman the plaudits, and I think...
You know what? I did the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Changed
Bear in
it.
mind, by the way, he was like 3 million signing.
Yeah,
Is it?
Fabian Schär is very decent.
Unreal.
Next to him, I've gone... People in their head just think of the Liverpool howler, but Wout Faes, I think he's actually quite decent. He's been one of their best centre-halves this season,
Yeah,
one of their best players this season, Leicester. And at left back, similar to Reece James, I think he's the best left back in the world when he's on it. Luke Shaw, I think he's still underrated by many.
There's absolutely no way you can put Luke
No,
Shaw
I can't give you that. I can't.
Why?
because he's literally the best left back in the Premier League.
Yeah.
And when people still are calling him fat, overrated.
No,
well,
they're
yeah,
not.
They
They're
are.
saying he's the best left back.
Who is the best left back in the world?
I think Luke Shaw at the minute.
Davies, I'd go.
No way, Luke Shaw's better than Alfred
we a bit-
Davies.
Are we a bit short on left backs? Like, generally. Robertson
Yeah.
not having a season?
That's what I mean.
Brian Robertson is
Zinchenko?
probably...
Yeah, but he's not really.
No, I think Luke
differently
Shaw
now,
is
don't
quite undoubtedly the best left back in the Premier League, and you
I
can't.
can't give you that one.
The world's hard for him right now, though.
I give you the Reece James one because he is the best right back in the world, but I can't give you Luke Shaw because I don't think.
He plays
But you
centre
know
back.
what? Putting Luke Shaw in your underrated level is like putting Alisson in your underrated.
I nearly put him as a
Who would
centre
do
back,
that?
Luke Shaw.
Oh, that would have been a good shout.
Yeah, I think if you put him as a centre back, I would have given you that.
Oh, that's clever. Yeah.
Okay, I've gone 4-4-2. On the one wing, I've got Adama Traore. I think he's class.
No.
Really Look, it's either
No.
you can't stop him. You can't stop him. You literally can't stop him. But
He can't stop himself though.
But he also can't stop himself putting it in Rosette. I know that. But Wolves, obviously I watch a lot of Wolves because of my mates. The amount of times he'll beat four men and then there's one player in the box. When they were filling the box a few years ago with Jota, Jimenez, he was getting a lot of assists.
Okay.
Adama Traore, he's got some of the best progressive stats and dribbling stats in Europe.
I
He's
agree, but you
unbelievable.
know what you're getting from him though.
Okay, at Barcelona he was there and he had Lewandowski in the box.
What? He didn't really play that much
Yeah.
for Barcelona. And when he first went there, he was getting a few assists.
I think with
Nah.
Adama Traore, it's Ron Seal. Like, it's
Yeah.
exactly what it says on the tin.
Anyway.
So
In midfield,
I think
I've
you haven't
gone.
got slated enough for putting on
Yeah.
Darwin.
I've got.
come on, you've ripped into me. Come on.
There's no
I've
point.
got-
Do you know what? Do you know
You've got a microphone. It's your podcast.
There's no point anymore.
the
I'm a broken man.
in his overrated 11? Guess who he included? Adama Traore.
Yeah, but he's not. Everyone thinks he's shit. That's my point. Everyone says, "Oh, he's a speedboat, driver." I think that's
He is.
harsh. I think that's harsh. He's not a good finisher, and his final ball leaves a lot
So
to be desired.
literally the things you need to be a winger, a final ball, he doesn't
But
have.
it's not because there's no one better at beating a man.
this is Tom's- this
You've
is-
just selected.
And
a
you know
guy
what
that
I
is-
like? I like a
you've
winger who can
selected-
beat a man.
You said a guy that's good at 100 metres is an underrated footballer.
Yeah, yeah.
Usain Bolt didn't make it, did he?
Yeah,
Exactly, and
good
there's
for you.
reason.
Good, he's all right at soccer.
I
He
have
is literally Usain Bolt.
I have gone Eze, but I've put him in centre mid. We've
okay.
already mentioned everything about him. And alongside him, again, this is a bloke who I think is top four.
You know when you have to preface.
I think, wait, can I guess who you're saying? Can I guess who you're
You're right to say
saying?
every
Ruben
time.
Neves.
Yeah, he is Ruben Neves.
Underrated.
Mate, what is going? Why are you like
Because
half your
he's-
team Wolves, man?
Because-
Do you
I've
forget?
got
do you-
two Wolves players.
He is from Wolverhampton. That's
Yeah.
right.
I've got
Secret
two Wolves players.
classic Wolves fan.
Because I think Ruben Neves is world class. I think
No, he's not
class.
world
Yeah.
class. He's not world. That's so over the top.
and that's why he's underrated.
He's not world class, but he's good enough to fit into any top four
You
side.
don't.
Yeah.
See if you can get in the top four sides.
What, you're saying everyone in the top four side is world class?
I think to play week in week out for Arsenal, City, and United. I think you need to be world class.
This is world class.
That's next week.
Oh, he plays every week, does he?
He did for a while.
Next week.
But you're saying you think Nketiah is world class? Nketiah, he plays every week.
Would he start if Jesus was playing?
But he's playing every week.
Is he underrated if he's
Is
constantly...
Delo world class?
Yeah.
If what?
Is Delo world class?
No, I'm not saying
Xhaka
every
world
player.
class?
I'm on a different...
I think
timeline now.
I think there's levels to world class.
No, there's also different positions. In my
You just
opinion,
called Ruben
in my
Neves world
opinion,
class.
to be playing week in week out centre mid for United, City,
But
and
I
Arsenal,
think-
you should be
but
world
are
Are you
class.
saying
This-
Scott McTominay is world class?
Does he play week in week? I'm
He did for
saying
about
they
two-
should
for about
be.
2 years straight,
I'm
he did.
saying
Xhaka
they
about 2 years
should
straight, he
be.
did.
world class?
Is he...
Come on, Tom.
I'm saying they should be. I'm not saying they are.
My question is a little bit different to Theo's. Is he underrated if he's constantly linked with those teams?
No, he's been linked constantly with Barcelona.
I think that's your worst pick.
Yeah.
But everyone that watches United, Arsenal, they go, even as an Arsenal fan, you go, bloody hell, I'd love Ruben Neves at my club.
And he's known as the best player at the club.
Yeah. He's captain, though, as well.
So you're essentially
Sorry, I
saying
don't
he's
speak
like... you're saying he's like Kimmich. Is that what you're saying?
I think he's... I don't know, he's not as good as Kimmich, but I think he'd be one of the best... I think he's one of the best midfielders in the league.
Is he good like Partey level?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he is, yeah.
Time will tell.
But I think he's...
You think he's on Partey's level?
I think
everyone
ability-wise,
appreciates him, even outside of
Yeah.
Wolves.
But also I think at Wolves he's been asked and has excelled in a role that I don't think is his best role.
Do you know what makes
So
me...
I don't think he's a holding mid.
Do you know what
I
makes
think
me
he's
laugh?
better just slightly forward, get him on the ball.
Do you know what makes me laugh? Is Ruben Neves is that good that a lot of the time he was played like centre back, DM, cam. He's literally the pro club's any guy. They go, all right, he's that good, boys. We're struggling this week. Put him anywhere. I think he's unanimously appreciated.
Well, you're going to hate my striker then, but on the other wing I've got Solly March. I think he's really, really good.
Yeah, I see it.
He's in my team, yeah.
I've got a lot of time for him. And then I've also got Iheanacho, and then alongside him, again, similar theme. I think people rate him and like him, but I think he's even better than people give him credit, and that's Ivan Toney.
No.
Yeah.
He's so good.
No, but I'm talking like he's one of the best nines in the world.
Yeah.
I nearly put him in mine.
Okay, fair enough.
And actually I
think
might have him in
I
mind.
think he's unbelievable.
So I'll pick the wrong Brentford striker.
So I had him, yeah, he did. I think, so I did have him in mind for exactly that reason.
Yeah,
I think he's outrageously good.
Yeah, I agree.
So good.
And he's actually, do you know, sometimes you find it weird that like we had it with fucking Serge Gnabry, the Albion. Pulis never played him, and now he's like, the Newcastle had Tony.
Yeah.
He was at Peterborough.
Sold him for like
What,
2
Salah at Chelsea?
Yeah.
And then obviously went to
Bruyne.
Barca and that.
Yeah.
And then
De Bruyne,
it's just like, I don't get how they can just suddenly become this good. It's a bit weird, isn't it?
Yeah, he
it's
is.
He's got every
fantastic.
attribute you want for a nine.
Tony needs to go to Arsenal ASAP, Rocky.
I think
United.
so few strikers
will be.
really out there, and everyone's in the market for a striker, and he's like so good. Like he'll go for like, if Brentford do it right, he's gonna get
how much?
crazy.
80, 90 million more.
It'd be interesting to see what his contract is.
He's 26, isn't he?
It's rumoured around 40, 50 though, isn't it? Like, as in his value at Brentford.
Really?
Yeah.
I think he's
Way more.
I think he's worth 80.
Yeah.
I would agree, yeah.
If Sancho's 80 and Anthony's 100,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's United tax.
Big money.
Sorry,
to
James.
pay. Okay.
Yeah, go on.
Right. Burnt Leno in goal.
yeah, I need to put him in.
Because that's a good little buy. Fulham have got a nice little link with Arsenal there. No one really talks about him.
He was Arsenal's first keeper.
No, but he got slated at Arsenal, didn't he? He did.
He's turned his career down.
And shunned pretty quickly, yeah. He was pretty unlucky, wasn't he? Like,
But I also think, like, if you're looking at it, if you were going to say top 5 keepers in the league right now, everyone says Leno.
Yeah.
do you know?
do they?
Do you know?
Do they? Go on then.
No.
I think so. If you're looking at
Alisson, Edison.
Nah,
Edison's like 15.
I think most people still
Most
do.
people put him in their top 5 though.
You're going on.
Yeah, just because he's
football.
from Man City.
You know,
the
he's
Gea,
in-
people would put the Gea in.
Yeah.
He's in-
Ramsdale.
Ramsdale.
if you're looking at
four.
it from like an actual intellectual.
Raya, people
yeah.
probably put Raya or Sanchez at Brighton.
I think Leno's really turned his career
I
around.
agree.
I really need
He's
to
in
wait.
He's in the who scored team of the season across Europe.
Is he? I think, well, because Fulham have had a lot of actual of clean sheets this year. They've been quite
Yeah,
impressive. And obviously he's got to be a part of that.
Got it.
So that's why I put him there.
I like the pick. I just think he's appreciated.
He's definitely not top 5. You got that wrong.
Currently, he is.
Okay. So this is slightly dodgy, but it's kind of what Garrett's saying in terms of a player who's going from like but who was underrated and is actually world class,
Yeah.
especially as this position has changed. Trippier. As a sort of playmaker in terms of how integral he is to Newcastle going forward.
Yeah.
None of us saw that. None of us thought that. Everyone's been going, why does Southgate keep picking him? How did he get the move to Atletico Madrid? Wasn't good enough for Tottenham. And then wasn't good enough for Man City back in the day, and then starts his career at Burnley. And now at Newcastle, he is so important.
But I think this season, if you ask any football fan, including Arsenal fans, say who's the best right back this season, everyone says Trippier.
Yeah, but what the point I think James is making is the discourse around him has changed because he's been that.
But I think he's underrated now.
I think it depends what you're like. How far you're looking.
But he went to Atletico and won a La Liga. He was unbelievable there.
Yeah, and I think when he went there, I think he is as a player, he's someone that a lot of people now are going. I get what you mean in terms of how now are understanding how unbelievable he is. But for the bulk of his career, he has been wildly underrated.
If you're talking about now, he's put Trippier at right back.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, thank you.
But I think he's in the top. For what he does and the way that teams play now sometimes with fullbacks, he is world class, I think.
Oh, no way.
For what he does. Not in terms of like, he's not going to beat a man, I get that. But in terms of being on the ball,
if you think Ruben Neves is world class and Trippier isn't, you need to go to school.
Off you go.
100%.
Off you go.
Are you joking?
I get the idea behind it. Yeah, I do.
I get you, but he's not underrated.
Is he world class?
No.
Borderline.
No.
Yeah,
he's not.
He's
fine world class.
You're scoring free kicks in the semi-final of a World Cup for England. That's world class.
What?
And also like
Best right back in the
that sort
Premier
of
League.
inverted
Best
fullback,
right
he
back
could be
in the
really good.
Premier League, the best league in the world.
No, he's not. Reece James is.
Not currently this season. Trippier.
Hence why Reece James is underrated.
He's the most important fullback in Europe.
I agree. I think you're in there.
For his team.
No, I think Reece James is.
It's good debate. I give in too much. I need to be a bit harder with these things. Okay.
It's interesting how all three of you have picked like really, really good right backs.
I picked Dallo.
Wait,
Yeah.
isn't he?
Well, you lot said he's shit.
Dallo
I think he's
doesn't
overrated.
lace his boots.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. Centre backs. All right. I'll try and pick people that we haven't spoken about. I did have others. What about Anderson? At Palace.
Joachim Andersen.
Yeah.
He gets a sort of
It's quality, yeah.
wealthy 7 move.
I feel like at the start of the season, people were appreciating. Then the it's kind of
Dipped
the
off.
chat's dipped
Yeah,
off
yeah.
a bit. So yeah, I do agree.
I
with
did
that.
see him go to Newcastle and doing really well.
Yes.
He'd be good at
All
Arsenal
playing.
as well.
Yeah, he would.
Yeah, he'd suit both teams.
Long
Yeah, he's a good
Ajax.
player.
We've just got that Polish geezer.
The only problem is we have Saliba now, and that he
No, I think
wouldn't be replaced.
Newcastle's a great shout.
Yeah.
Because Cher's what 31, 32.
Yeah, he's getting on a little bit now.
And he's probably just for depth. I think Cher
Fits
would be
the
good
profile.
depth.
The cell's
as
going to be
well.
leaving as well. Shea probably drops to the bench
Yeah.
eventually.
I think Nunes helped Anderson's case of how good of a centre back he was at the start
Yeah, when
of
he
the
was,
season
like,
as well.
pocketing him and
When he
playing
got him red
That with him is always is long passes.
Yeah.
Long passes, unbelievable. Okay, Ben Mee. So
Yeah.
as a signing and at Brentford with their record against all these all the
considered him.
top teams, when you see how they defend, he makes complete sense as a signing.
He's been brilliant. Ben.
He's had an unbelievable career. Never lets you down. Gets you a goal as well.
And he was free.
Was he free? Yeah, I thought he was free. Yeah.
Free.
Okay, right back.
Well, you've done yours.
Sorry, left back. I'm not
You can
sure I
include
believe
names
this or not, but it might be just a one season thing. Rico Henry.
No, yeah, good shout. Great shout.
It's quality.
Great shout.
He was way too good for the Championship, and I was wondering if he would be okay. And he gets them last year. He got them out of jail a lot defensively because he's just so quick.
I think he should be in the
Going forward, he's
England
much
squad.
better. There's been a few rumblings about that. Yeah, left back. There's like, especially when Chilwell gets injured.
Yeah.
Tyreek Mitchell's got a lot better actually as well. But yeah, Rico Henry, no one really talks
That's a
about
great
him.
shout.
Okay, I had March.
No, what?
When you got your England squad,
Yeah,
when you've got a fully fit Chilwell,
But when is he fully fit?
but if you've got a fully fit
When's he fully
Chilwell
fit?
Sure.
in the Germany next
No,
year,
Shaw starts, and then I think Rico Henry could possibly get ahead of Chilwell.
Sneaker cap, wouldn't he? Like Tyreek Mitchell's.
you could get a cap.
I don't
You
think
could get a
Chilwell's
cap.
that good, my opinion.
I think Chilwell's so good.
I think he's decent.
Nah,
But I think both of those are better in a 5 than a 4.
Who? Chilwell and Henry.
Yeah, Rico Henry and
No, I've seen Henry playing a 4. He came through the ranks at
but-
Walsall.
I'd be intrigued to know how good he is going forward in an England team.
yeah.
So I had Solly March. My midfield was I had Harrison Reed.
Ooh,
Fair enough.
Because I remember at the start of the season, I was talking about like, you need another midfielder. Harrison Reed's not really good enough for the Prem.
Yeah.
And maybe Polinia's allowed him to be good enough.
And Polinia's taken all the applaud. Harrison Reed.
He's been so good. And when you look at him, you think, oh, don't worry about him. Like, just a little guy. He's not going to do anything.
Yeah.
Got a bit of bite about him. I think he's had a really good season. Okay, this is random. I put Yanelt in.
Okay.
He scores goals.
They're Brentford.
Brentford. He's just super effective. But if you want a different option, in terms of someone who's got a ceiling who could go like really high level, I do think Anana is
I think it's so good.
I was close to.
I like
brilliant.
Onana.
Who else came in for him? It weren't just Everton in for him. There was big clubs in for Onana.
What's your name?
But was he not Everton? Is he not Everton's record transfer?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yanelt was one where it was just like, no one talks about him. No one really knows anything about him.
Yeah,
And if you had a
Victoria
lineup of
Yanelt.
5 people who are sort of 6 foot with similar haircut, I don't think many people can.
No, I don't think I could. I don't even think I know who you're on about.
But he scores goals.
Yeah.
He's so
But he got the equaliser, didn't he?
Yeah.
Why can I not picture this guy?
Exactly.
It's because you probably think
He's
of
underrated,
Norgard
probably.
when you think of this guy.
No, I'm not.
Norgard, Jensen, and he's the other one.
Yeah. He's the third of the Brentford.
Like the drink Yakult.
Shut up.
Very similar. On the other wing, I had 2 here, but I'm going to go with. I think he's. Okay, I'll go with the underrated pick. But I wanted to.
He's an underrated team.
I know. Sorry. Because I was going to go Matoma, but I think everyone's.
People are appreciating it.
But I'm quite proud of calling Matoma. I called Matoma ages ago. Okay, so the other one is Tavernier at Bournemouth.
Marcus.
Yeah. I think obviously he scored one off his fire the other day, but they're much better when he's in the team.
I agree, because I think he only really comes to the spotlight when he's involved on the score sheet. But actually, he's been very solid this season at Bournemouth.
Yeah, and I kind of focused on teams where people don't really focus on because you think, I had Ivan Toney, and then I had Brendan Johnson.
Okay,
I
the similar vein of form with the Gibbs White, I think. Yeah,
I nearly put him. Then thought, people do rate him.
Yeah, they do, right?
I think he's so good, Brendan Johnson. I think, you always go, this player's he's not ready for Arsenal and those guys. But like, then there's the sort of level below that, Leicester, West Ham, used to be Everton.
Yeah,
I could see him like making that jump, or Forest do that themselves, and I could see him getting 15 goals.
They probably will do that themselves.
Yeah, true.
This is going to be funny.
I've actually got some class shouts, to be fair.
But
Right,
you say this
first
every
one,
week.
you're going to laugh. We'll skip past it. It's quick. Carrius, all right. We've talked about it today in the pod. He's got a lot of clean sheets, and then he's just scarred from the past. Ashley Young, right back. He's keeping Matty Cash out of the team at the moment, Aston Villa. The guy's getting on. I think it's quite underrated. That we're talking about James Milner sticking around a while.
It's one of your better ones.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You presume he's finished, don't you?
Yeah. Ben Mee, and then Mings, who we actually had in our overrated 11 recently.
No way.
I think he's pretty good, mate.
So calamitous.
Struggle with left back, technically a winger, this guy, but Ward-Prowse. It's the fact he's still playing at Southampton.
A left back.
Yeah, well, I struggle with the left back, so I've
You put James Ward-Prowse
Leave it
at
alone.
left back.
Wait, did you just say he was a winger?
Huh?
You say he was a winger?
He's playing on the wing, isn't he?
He's a central
He's a
midfielder.
number 8, boss.
Fucking hell, that's embarrassing.
Whoa, no, we're not skipping past this.
We got to
You
do
put
quick.
James Ward-Prowse at left back.
Because he thought he was a winger.
Because he thought he was a winger.
You think he's a left winger?
He's been playing out on the wing.
James Ward-Prowse has never gone near a touchline in his life.
This is like a Mandela effect. I'm sure I've
He's
seen him out
playing
there.
at 10 at the moment, if that's what you're
What
thinking
the
of. but
fuck do you watch? Are you
Is Ward-Prowse the guy you're thinking
sacked
of?
for that?
Is Ward-Prowse the guy you're
stinks.
thinking of, or is it a different double barrel?
I genuinely.
Are you thinking
I'm
of
sure I'm thinking
The
Walker
guy that takes
Peters?
free kicks,
Oh,
yeah?
maybe.
Yeah,
Are you
Are you
thinking
thinking of Walker
Peters?
Peters, the black guy?
Oh shit! Yeah, I know. Right, okay, no, okay, yeah.
No,
But
he's
playing
not
for
a winger
Southampton. He's playing
either.
for Southampton though, and he's playing left back.
Don't let it be.
He's near
he
having-
was
No,
not
No,
Ward-Prowse.
I am having that, and we're moving on
was- yeah.
quickly.
They do look the same.
You better click this.
It's getting cut, sorry. Andreas Pereira, getting overlooked a lot. He's got the same amount of assists as Fernandez at Fulham, so, you know.
He's
Shelvey, really like Shelvey.
Shelvey.
How many games he played this season?
He's just played for
Only
Forest.
first one, wasn't it? It's going to start Man City, yeah.
idiot.
Absolute general.
Drew.
I do think I do like Shelby, I'm not going to lie.
So you just call me an
Yeah,
idiot
but
for that.
that's ex-Newcastle tax right there.
Yeah, it is.
Next.
Madison, I think he's one of the best English players in the
Thank
world.
you, Lewis.
Like up there, like literally top 3.
Where have you
English
got him at
players.
right back?
Top 3 England players.
But this guy,
You got to stop doing this. The top 5 and
So
the top
this
3.
this guy is like the spearhead of Leicester. If you put him in a top team, he's going to just even go further. And I think he's
Rashford,
overlooked.
Kane, Saka. There's 3.
Why is Madison not in the
Reece James.
conversation?
He's not in your top 3.
Reece James, Declan Rice,
I'll put him on par with Saka. Genuinely.
Bellingham.
I genuinely.
What? On a par with
Let him
Saka?
cook, man. Let him cook.
Let me cook, man.
Cook.
Out wide, Sancho, Chris Wood up front, and then
Mate, this is half ex-Newcastle.
Chris Wood, man.
Where have you got Chris Wood centre half?
He's trying to bump up the fee or something.
Remember the argument we had for Weghorst? That's Chris Wood, man, but cheaper.
He's pony, mate.
Nah,
and he's actually friends with my friend, but sorry, Chris.
Plays a great role, and as you've seen, got the goal for Nottingham Forest.
I get
Very
it.
important player, especially for a team that's fighting relegation.
He's pony, man.
And then Willian on the wing. I've been shouting about Willian
That's
for
a good
ages, and he's absolutely smashing it.
Yeah,
for
that's not a
Fulham.
bad shout.
Well, let's know who you thought had the best underrated 11 in the comment section down below, and leave yours.
And let us know why Theo's was the worst.